In Thailand, the parliament is voting on whether the reformist winner of elections in May should become Prime Minister. Pita Limjaroenrat and his Move Forward party swept to victory as voters, mainly the country's youth and the capital Bangkok, rejected conservative military rule. Well, the BBC's Jonathan Head is in Bangkok and explained what support the potential future Prime Minister has in Parliament.
Well, he has a majority. His coalition has a very clear majority of the elected lower house. But the previous military government also bequeaths an appointed Senate, now 249 seats, which gets to vote on the Prime Minister as well. These are all very conservative, ultra-royalist figures. Most of them are anyway. And so he's got to win over at least 63 of them. It looks like he's not going to get that. There is very intense feeling about the monarchy. And although Move Forward has a very broad reformist programme that touches on all areas of life, for reforming education, the economy, the bureaucracy, he does have this one proposal, quite modest, to amend the lèse-majesté law. This is the law that criminalises any critical comment of the monarchy and which can result in decades in prison. And he's saying we should look at that law. That, though, has sparked off a furious reaction among royalists, many of whom are speaking in Parliament. There's become an almost frenzied defence of the monarchy, saying you literally can't touch it, you can't talk about it. It's a very sensitive issue in Thailand. The monarchy's always traditionally been untouchable. And so that one proposal to reform the royal defamation law has resulted in probably most of those senators are likely to oppose him. There are more serious problems too. He's got two complaints actually filed against him at the Constitutional Court. Also one of them relating to the royal defamation law, which could result in him being banned from politics and his party dissolved, despite the fact that they won this election. So Thai democracy is it's hit the buffers a bit. You've got a tremendous election victory, but at the same time, these forces that are able to block this popular young prime ministerial candidate.
Jonathan, then what is Thailand really pushing for change? Is it on the brink of change and just having difficulty making it?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, the election results surprised people just how much voters, not just young, mostly young, but a lot of people of all ages decided they wanted to vote for change. I mean, Move Forward's agenda is the most radical we've ever seen of any party presenting itself to be a government in Thailand. And so that told us there was a real appetite for change. This is an ageing society. The economy is growing very slowly for an Asian country. It's been ruled by old military royalists for quite a long time. There's been a lot of turmoil in the past. You definitely sensed people wanted something different and they were excited by this young new party. It doesn't have much money. It doesn't do things by the old ways. It's trying new methods. But at the same time, the royal issue is deeply sensitive and the monarchy is very well defended by the military, by a whole raft of laws. And what we're seeing in Parliament is those forces determined to shut down any debate of the monarchy coming to the fore today. And it's likely they will be able to block Pita Limjaroenrat and his party from forming a government, and they might go a lot further. Of course, if they do that, if they actually ban him and his party, it's likely there'll be a strong reaction. And we've seen in the past widespread protests on the streets lasting for many months when they tried that kind of tactic.
Jonathan Head there, and voting is underway in Parliament in Thailand. We'll bring you up to date, of course, on the results of that vote.